Welcome to our YouTube channel, where today we're discussing the stay on the FDA's approval of the abortion pill mifepristone. On March 15, 2023, abortion rights advocates gathered outside of the J. Marvin Jones Federal Building and Courthouse in Amarillo, Texas for a key hearing in the case for the future of mifepristone. We'll explore the litigation between the FDA, abortion pill maker Danco Laboratories, and the anti-abortion group Alliance Defending Freedom, as well as the importance of this judgment for the millions of women in the United States and all around the world. Mifepristone was initially approved by the FDA 20 years ago, back in 2000. It is a key drug that, when used in combination with misoprostol, helps to safely terminate a pregnancy and accounts for about half of all abortions in the United States. It was challenged by the anti-abortion group Alliance Defending Freedom, that is made up of a coalition of physicians called the Alliance for Hippocratic Medicine, who sued the FDA in November of last year to overturn its approval. Their argument hinged on the FDA abusing its authority by approving it with an accelerated process, quicker than available methods at the time to the benefit of the patient. The Food and Drug Administration fought back, maintaining that mifepristone was not approved in an accelerated path, but rather took more than 4 years from the filing of the initial application until the drug was approved. They argued that the drug has been proven to be safe and effective by decades of scientific evidence, and that access to the pill is necessary to protect the health of women and keep drug development strong. Adding to the controversy is the Supreme Court case from last June of Roe v. Wade, that overturned a constitutional right to abortion that had been in effect since the early 1970s. The FDA has put regulations on mifepristone since its approval in 2000 to protect any potential safety issues, leading to criticism and litigation from the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, as well as attorneys general from Democratic states. To address these issues, the FDA gradually eased the restrictions on mifepristone, eventually allowing the pill delivery by mail. Additionally, the agency recently allowed certified retail pharmacies in the U.S. to dispense mifepristone as long as the patient had a proper prescription from an approved healthcare provider. Misoprostol, the other key drug used in the two-drug regimen for abortions, is recommended by the World Health Organization as a standalone method, but the FDA has not approved it as an actual abortion medication on its own. Lastly, the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists recommends using misoprostol as an alternative if mifepristone is not available, though it is not as effective as the two-drug regimen according to the organization. After weeks of deliberation in Amarillo, Judge Matthew Kaczmarek of the U.S. Northern District of Texas finally made his decision on the 29th of March, to stay the FDA's approval of the abortion pill mifepristone. The judgment was postponed for a week, however, to allow the Biden administration time to appeal. In conclusion, the stay on the approval of mifepristone is set to have a major effect on the millions of women in the United States and all across the globe, one way or another. We'll have to wait and see how the Biden administration proceeds from here, as well as what the implications are for the FDA's ability to continue safely approving drugs and allowing access to medications necessary for the health and well-being of Americans.